It's full speed ahead over here. The Exodus construction zone is a lot of stuff going on. It's crazy. First of all, the Sleeper Express is completely gone. There's people on the top of Colossus's lift hill. There's been a lot more information about Project Exodus that has been revealed. Oh my god, it's a YouTuber! Hello everyone, my name is Alex from Official AVF, and today we are finally here at Monk's Walk. We're going to have a look at the awesome Project Exodus construction and stuff going on in Old Town, but I'm not on my own. We've been joined by... Yay! We got Lucy from LJF Photography, the one and only Dominic and of course Luke Pickles joining us again. We're going to head down Monk's Walk and see what's going on, because there's a lot of stuff that Lucy and I have missed since the last visit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Where's my train? Lucy, where's my train?
I don't know. The train's gone.
There is a lot of stuff going on at the moment, as you can hear behind me. A lot of active construction. It's really weird. First of all, the Sleeper Express is completely gone. Lucy, your train's gone.
The train's gone.
And yeah, we can now see really far into the Thorpe skyline. It's nice clear skies. Clear blue skies today, so we can see a lot of stuff going on. There's people on the top of Colossus's lift hill, and maybe something going on at Slammer. I have a feeling, let's move down a little bit further, I have a feeling that right behind me is the Timber Tugboat station. Is Timber Tug being relocated? I thought it was moving to
Chessington.
Yeah, thought so. Timber Tug's going to Chessington, but there's a lot of stuff going on. You can see there's construction vehicles moving as we speak. Would you look at that? It's truly incredible stuff going on. I have a feeling that was Timber Tug or something. I can't really tell because everything looks so different now. And over there is like the rest of Old Town, and that's obviously Colossus, and there's stuff going on its lift hill. I guess they're demolishing the former, Timber Tugboat station, as well as what used to be the Platform 15 entrance. Because as I pointed out with Dominic, the Platform 15, like Mind the Gap kind of entrance portal type thing, when it was running back towards me in its first opening years, like year 1 and 2 of it being open, that was when Platform 15 started in Old Town and ended up over towards by Samurai, which is really strange because I haven't seen that in many years. It was running the opposite way last year. Sorry, not last year. The final year of its opening, etc. It's full speed ahead over here. The Exodus construction zone. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's crazy. We've now left the exciting area of Project Exodus and obviously what used to be Old Town. I don't know if can we even call it that anymore? Can we call it Old Town, or is it now pending a new name?
Yeah, New Name Town.
New Name Town. We'll call it that for now. So we've left the abruptly named New Name Town, and we've come over to. Let me turn that up. There we go. We've come over to Nemesis Inferno behind me, which is celebrating its 20th year in operation this year. But sadly, nothing has really been going on. There's a bit of work going on we can hear. Overall, Project Exodus is looking really, really good. It's full steam ahead over there. As we've just seen, there's actually some of the old TNT, well I say old, they are like TNT blocks, as if from the Angry Birds game. Cue the Angry Birds soundtrack now. What was it? Yeah, that one. I don't know why they've removed it. Maybe something's going on with Angry Birds. Maybe in a couple of years' time, hopefully, they remove the theme and stop theming Amity like Beano Land or anything like that. Was Beano Land, was that here or was that at Chessington? Oh, I got it wrong.
Oh, we've better menace at Chessington.
We've got a big old vehicle coming by. Hang on, this is coming from Exodus. I wonder if we just saw that skip being dropped off, so I'm assuming it's full now and it's being dropped off somewhere else to then go get emptied again. So hopefully that has a bunch of rubble from the Exodus site. As I was saying, fingers crossed they'll be removing the Angry Birds theme from the Amity Speedway / Cove area. It'd be nice to have that just be a continuous theme. That's something I really wanted from the park for a long time. But speaking of Amity, that is the old WWTP radio car. Yeah, that one. But it used to be out the front of the entrance. I don't know what it was called, but it was some like refreshment stand you could buy from before you go in or before you go out of the park, whatever. But yeah, similar kind of thing usually happening over here. Rumble Rapids boats, as usual, being refurbished, well, seems like they're not being refurbished really, because there's a lot of dead leaves in them at the moment. The water tower from Rocket Express is now dry.
Dead.
It has simply deceased. And speaking of Old Town and things like that, there's a Loggers Leap boat. I don't think this is the one from Sunken Gardens. I'm hoping this isn't the one from the Sunken Gardens outside by Stealth.
That's what's by Stealth, yeah.
Really? I thought that one had a lot more plants and stuff in it.
Well, I don't know, but...
Either that or this one is just an old one that wasn't really used. It's hard to say at the moment, but I guess we'll find out in the park when it comes to opening day. There might be something to look out for. Go towards Sunken Gardens and see if it's still there. Yes, as Exodus moves in, this is the only thing we have left of what once was. Lucy, what have we found?
It's a train.
We found the rest of the Canada Creek Railway. As we said earlier, the Platform 15 Sleeper Express is gone, and that's where the rest of the cabooses are. I'm being completely blinded right now. I think there's nothing really else to see up that way, so we're going to go back down and see what else we can find. But it's very sad seeing this, there we go, seeing that in its final resting place before it moves on.
It's my ghost train.
My ghost train.
It's mine.
Mine.
Whose ghost train is it now?
You know it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Ticket, please.
It's not Darren Brown's ghost train anymore. Not your ghost train.
Stealth at Thorpe Park.
From up here you can see there's another red bridge, the iconic red bridge all the way down at the very end, but you can here you can see the water sports. I guess on the lake that would be open more in the summer and springtime, and of course going down towards the Sleeper Express, or what used to be the Canada Creek Railway. And over there you can see the Swarm, and of course the UK's fastest roller coaster, Stealth, which would be fantastic to get back on in March when the park opens. And they have a pass holder day coming up, which would be very good to get to. But now we're going to head back down towards Exodus. No idea what else we're going to see, but as I say, it is very, very exciting. So be sure to subscribe and keep up to date with the channel, as I'll probably come out to Monk's Walk once again to see the park before it opens, of course, in March, as I mentioned before. So be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, so you never miss a video. Well, Lucy, what have we seen?
Project X.
Project X on bus. Yeah, that one. Beyond that hill of dirt is, I think, what's getting changed into a either photo booth where you can get your on-ride photos, or into a gift shop. I think it was just like a staff room. They used it as a break room for the Castle Creek Street Massacre before. But now, yeah, as I mentioned before, there was a lot of stuff going on. Construction vehicles everywhere. And yeah, there's maintenance is full, well, not maintenance even. It is just deconstruction, and it's very loud. Work is full speed ahead. And actually, one thing I noticed, as I mentioned earlier, that little, well, first of all, that little staircase is from, the little staircase over there is from Timber Tug. And I'm assuming that where we are now, just beyond this fence over here, is the Timber Tugboat station, and then going into the old platform 15 entrance slash station slash patching area. It's very strange to see how this area has changed in a matter of months, weeks even. I reckon in like 3 weeks to a month's time, this is going to be another completely different transformation. I was saying earlier, it's going to be completely different. And it's fascinating to see it go on. It's fascinating to see how quickly they are moving in and bringing in the new age of Thorpe Park with Project Exodus. It's so cool. Well, we've now walked a fair bit further down to the lovely Loggers Leap lift hill, and final drop, double down drop, which has sadly been SBNO for a long time. But as expected, with Project Exodus, this is definitely, well, as we know, it's going to be taking over the Loggers Leap area. So in the coming weeks, maybe in a month's time or two, this is going to be standing no more. Which would be quite the incredible thing to see. I'd love to be out here when, well, in the process of demolishing it, but obviously you've got not only the frame for the actual trough, but then you've got the actual supports and footers as well. So all of that, as well as the electrical mechanisms and stuff, which probably aren't in very good shape. You can see them just, yeah, in that little bit of scaffolding over there. They're probably not in very good shape, so it'd be quite easy to take it down, I'm sure. And with the haste and speed that they've been moving so far with Project Exodus, I would assume that it's going to be a very quick takedown of this. And seeing as they're already starting to move in just behind Saw, there's a lot of construction going on in little bubbles. There's some in Old Town, some a little bit further down where you can't actually access. But it is very promising, as I mentioned before. Yeah, it is really exciting. It's nice to be back out here when it's nice, clear and sunny. It's been a very peaceful walk down Monk's Walk to see what's going on. I've absolutely loved it. It's been great to come out here with some great people and to see the promising future of Thorpe Park, of course, starting with, well, carrying on with Loggers Leap and what used to be platform 15 along here, which was a very weird part of the maze, how it's kind of just a long run, but they've managed to spice that up in previous years before it sadly closed, I believe 2 years ago now. We've passed the main Project Exodus construction zone, and I'd assume it's going to take a very different shape in a couple of weeks. So hopefully we can get back out here soon enough and do another update for you guys, because I know you love these updates and you've smashed every last video. So be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, as I mentioned before, so you never miss any future videos. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're going to carry on and see what else we can find. Hello everyone. Just realised I didn't really do an outro to this, but as I was editing, there's been a lot more information about Project Exodus that has been revealed. As I was editing, and I think the day after I recorded this, so Thursday the 9th of February I believe, there's been information regarding, first of all, the manufacturer, as well as some exclusive information for Thorpe Park and Merlin annual pass holders. The question on everyone's mind for a long time, as soon as this ride was even thought about planning and the first bits of planning information were surfacing on the internet, were who is the manufacturer going to be? Because in the theme park industry we kind of have two or three main manufacturers of this kind of hypercoaster model. Of course we have big names like B&M who have made stuff like Mako, Silver Star, and the list goes on with hypercoasters. They are in quite a lot of places around. But newer to the game is Mack. This is a German manufacturer, and they have their own theme park, Europa Park of course, which is somewhere I really would love to go in the future, which kind of acts as their testing ground for their own theme park rides and new ride hardware before they then deliver it to the rest of the world. We finally have confirmation, and I'll put the video up now, we finally have confirmation of who is going to be manufacturing this ride at Thorpe Park, and that of course is Mack Rides. As I'm recording this segment, earlier on yesterday, we had confirmation that Mack Rides is going to be constructing Project Exodus at Thorpe Park. We also know that a lot of their rides tend to have lap bar restraints, and that is something that has also been confirmed with this little graphic that I put up on screen as well. So we know about the manufacturer and of course the lap bar restraints, which are incredible. Of course this is a different ride to something like Velocicoaster, which I've had the absolute pleasure of going on. That also uses lap bar restraints and has a similar kind of feel to what I'm assuming Exodus is going to have, but the lap bar restraints on an inverting coaster, as we know Exodus will do, is going to make the ride experience so much better, because every other ride at Thorpe Park, almost every other than Flying Fish and of course The Walking Dead the ride, feature over-the-shoulder restraints, and they're usually the ones that you find on many inverting coasters around the world, not just in the UK. Now moving on from that, Thorpe Park have also released some information about the brand new Club 236. This is essentially a pass holder exclusive club. I won't go into too much detail. If you want to see the full video, I'll leave the link in the description below. Essentially, all you have to do is go at least once to Thorpe Park to then be eligible for Tier 4 of Club 236. Tier 4 is 50 tickets for 4 people to get on the first public train of Project Exodus when it opens in 2024, hopefully. Fingers crossed. There is a whole lot of other information in the official Thorpe Park video. I'll have some up on screen now so you can kind of get a visual of what that looks like. But as I say, the full link is in the description below, so go check that out if you're wanting to see more information. But essentially, it is a loyalty scheme for pass holders. So if you go just once to Thorpe Park, that means you're eligible for it. But the more times you go, is the more entries, so to speak, that you have into this competition. And the tiers get better and better from 4 to 1. There's varying levels of prizes. There's a choice of seats from Tier 3 onwards. But it's fantastic that Thorpe are laying on this offer. So not only is it a way for Thorpe Park and Merlin annual pass holders to get excited about this new ride and have a kind of exclusive in-the-loop idea about what's going on, they also then have a reward going on of, if you visit Thorpe Park however many times you do in a season, you then have a more likely chance of being able to experience that ride next season. But that is all I have to say about the new developments for Project Exodus, as well as the Club 236. As I say, the official video is going to be in the link in the description below. But if you want to check out my previous video and you're still feeling a bit festive, go check out my Legoland at Christmas video. I'll leave that up in the corner now. Or if you want to see my last video from Thorpe Park, go check out the SLK STN video. I'll leave that up there as well. So So be sure to leave a like on this video, comment if you enjoyed it, subscribe and turn on notifications because I'm sure to get out to Monk's Walk in a couple of weeks' time to give you guys another update. But thank you guys very much for watching. My name is Alex from Official AVF and I will see you in the next one.